Welcome to this video on variables and comments in Python. In this tutorial, we'll explore the basics of variables, and the importance of comments in your code. Let's dive in. We start by what are variables. Variables are used to store and represent data in Python. They act as containers that hold values of different types, such as numbers, strings, or any data type that we will cover later. In Python, you can declare a variable by first choosing a name, unlike other programming languages that they may use some specific keywords. In Python, you just need to choose a name for the variable and then use the equal sign and give the variable any value. In Python, we follow a convention called snake_case for variable names. It's a style where words in variable names are separated by underscores, like user_name or total_count. This convention helps make your variable names more descriptive and easier to understand. In our example, we assign the variable total_count to the number 450. So, when we try to print total_count, it will display the number 450. For example, if we change the variable total_count by reassigning it, and let it the string hello world, it will display hello world. The variable will contain the value 450 until it is changed, so, if we print total count before reassigning the variable, it will hold the value 450. And after reassigning, it will contain hello world. And you can reassign as much as you want. When naming variables, there are a few rules to follow. Variable names can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. However, they cannot start with a number or contain spaces. It's also good practice to use descriptive names that reflect the purpose of the variable. Let's try to declare a variable named 9 variable containing the value 5. Let's run our code without even printing it. As you can see, an error occurred. Also, you can't use Python keywords to name your variables. As you see here, we declared a variable named none to the value 5. None is a value in Python that represents nothing. None is a built-in constant in Python that signifies the absence of data or the absence of a specific value in a variable. When we use it to name a variable, it will produce an error. To see all the keywords you can't use, type help, keywords. Then you will get the list of words that you aren't able to use. Constants. A constant is a value that remains unchanged throughout your program's execution. It's a way to represent something that should not be modified once it's set. In Python, we don't have a specific keyword for constants, but we use naming conventions to indicate that a variable should be treated as a constant. We typically use uppercase with underscores for constant names. This naming convention enhances code readability and signals to other developers that this value should remain constant. For example, here, the speed of light can be changed if we reassign it as any other variable, but this name convention showcases to treat it as a constant. Python uses dynamic typing, which means you don't have to explicitly declare the type of a variable. The type is inferred based on the value assigned to it. Now, let's move to comments. Comments are essential for documenting your code and adding explanatory notes. They are lines in your code that are ignored by the interpreter. Comments help you and others understand the purpose and functionality of your code. In Python, you can create single-line comments using the hashtag symbol. Anything after the hashtag symbol on a line is considered a comment and is not executed. Here, we will try to print hello world but after the hashtag symbol. As you can see, nothing executed. You can do a code then a comment in the same line as well, and only the part after the hashtag symbol will be ignored. You can create multi-line comments using 3 single quotes or double quotes. And the interpreter will ignore anything between them. Let's try an example. As you can see, the interpreter ignored everything between them and didn't raise an error or executed the program at all. So, that was all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next ones.